Welcome in. This is Karibu Living. So I'm here with my mini me, and we both have been to the beautiful continent of Africa. This is Africa. What's the one thing that you definitely miss about it being back here in the U.S.?
Oh, I miss the mangoes.
Vamos a romper nuestra alcancía de mango. Mangos.
Thinking about those mangoes for a while. Just being so fresh and like wake up in the morning, fresh cut mangoes for you to eat and enjoy. But it's so different. It's just, I don't know. It's just, you miss the whole thing. You miss the whole experience, the people, just the vibe it gives. It's unmatched, and it's definitely not like the U.S. The U.S. is a little ghetto.
And welcome to the ghetto.
Yes, the fruit is fresh. The food is fresh. And there is something to be said about how for us to get fresh food and organic food, the prices in the U.S. is sky high, yet it's the opposite over in Africa, where to get the fresh food is reasonably priced, and actually the processed food costs a lot more in Africa. Well, at least I would speak for Kenya.
I said, hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right.
Versus buying rice or your vegetables. So I definitely agree. I definitely miss the fruit. And also, I never thought I was going to be a tea person. Because here it's coffee, but over there, the Kenyan tea is amazing.
Where you take me, so amazing.
But the one thing I know for myself, and then you end up doing yourself in Ghana, is that we just didn't travel. Our travel was connected to some type of service project. However, you and I also traveled to like Jamaica, and that was a total like different vibe where we just relax, hung out, relax. So how do you feel comparing the two? Because I want our guests to understand that it is a different experience. You walk away totally different. And there is such a thing as a difference between just traveling and then actually experiencing a curated travel experience. So it's a difference between traveling and vacationing actually. And so how do you feel knowing that you can compare when you went to Jamaica, if you know I'm a Jamaican girl. All of day. And then versus your experience in Ghana.
Yeah, I think Jamaica and Ghana are two different vibes, because the Jamaica, it was more so like stay at the resort and you're just kind of doing that all day. You might do like a little excursion, but you're not necessarily like really putting yourself in the culture.
Yeah.
And I say plus with Ghana is that I went with different people. So it was like I was being able to meet people from across the country and experience Ghana with them for the first time for a lot of them. So like us having that shared experience and just like really appreciating the culture and appreciating everything that we're learning. It's like, it makes you like really want to stay out there for as long as you can. I think Jamaica was like, okay, this is a fun time, but then I was kind of like, okay, I can go home. But like Ghana, I was like, forget the flight. we can stay out here.
Exactly. And so that's why I think it's so important for curated experiences. Because again, you have different people, like you said, coming from all different backgrounds and ages and genders and religion backgrounds, economic backgrounds. And yet you come together in a curated experience makes you family. It builds community, and that's that connection part. I always talk about culture, purpose, and connection, and that's where the connection comes in. And it's not like you feel like you have to be with them the whole time, because we know that's not true.
Yeah.
You do get the opportunity to experience that destination for yourself and sit in it, but then you also, at the same time, build community.
Yeah.
And I think that's so important of how the itinerary is set up. And I like the fact, because there's so many travel groups out there, and there really is a travel group for everyone. So, you have the girls trips and a lot of them, and then you have the ones who are looking to like meet up with different people of like minds. So I do like the fact that you can come together, and at the end of the day, you're all like leaving connected, and it's like, wow, I have a whole nother family now. So I do appreciate that. And so that's what this really was born out of. We were already traveling, her being in Ghana, me in Kenya. And so now it's something that I want to share with the world through Karibu Living. So to say welcome, everyone is welcome into this space. Everyone is welcome into this experience. What's the one thing that you did not know that you would, or what was the one thing that you would tell someone about if they're traveling to Africa the very first time?
I would say to be open. Like, I'm not a dancer at all.
The energy game. That energy. That's what it's about. Hey.
I don't have any rhythm, but I'm sitting here in a class. Like, I'm sitting here in a class learning the steps, and I'm just like, I think me back home would have been like, oh no, I'm not about to embarrass myself. But it was just like, no, forget that. Like, we're all just doing this. We're all experiencing it. Like, let's just have fun. So I think just kind of leave behind a part of you that's kind of like, I'm scared to try this. Everybody's doing this, like, everybody's in this continent right now, trying this out for the first time and figuring everything out. And you're not going to get it perfect, but it's just like the memories and the experience of it all. So I think just really coming in relaxed and ready to just be like a sponge and soak up all that you can.
I agree. Like, I am one who is cooking up a storm when I go to Africa. And not that I don't like to cook. However, those who know. But when I am over there, I am wanting to just immerse myself. It is something about community that I fall in love with. It's something about being in the village and cooking chapati.
Now we want to check if it is ready. You do like this. If it is turning brown, it is brown. Now you flip. Just try, you hold this one, now flip. Slowly. Yeah. Now you turn the top one, so that you cook the other side. Like that, Now you apply oil again.
It's something about just learning every aspect of the culture. And so for me, you're right. Like, it's not, I just want to try it and learn and be a sponge and soak up everything. And so that's one thing where, I may not necessarily do if I'm on vacation. I may try some things, and some itineraries seem to kind of gear you into the tourist track.
Yeah.
And so that's the one thing I appreciate about this brand that I am doing, is because we are immersing you into the culture. So you are truly getting firsthand experience of where you're going, how they actually live. And you just end up, it is our goal that you end up falling in love with each curated experience. So welcome in. This is Karibu Living.